lounge seems to be devoted to your leisure and entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Macau. Local time now is 10 minutes past 12 in the afternoon and temperature is 25.
Macau is viewed by an affluent new generation in Asia and has progressed at lightning speed. With its luxury hotels, shopping, entertainment, and culinary experiences reaching world-class heights, business travelers, families, lovers, and adventure city junkies flock here for their next fix.
With just over 500,000 citizens inhabiting the island of Macau, this tiny special administrative region of China is truly unique. Now, it's under the one country, two systems rule, and it's kept most of its old European historical buildings, which has even made it into the UN Heritage List. I can't wait to check it out. 邊度好玩嘅，好睇嘅？睇實花。第三巴係啊，好出名㗎，係咪？等你自己喺呢度出生㗎。
Portuguese and Chinese may be the official language here, but Cantonese is the real deal. When it comes to cabbies, it might be the luck of the draw. We start our journey from the southernmost tip of this island. One look at the DNA of Macau and you know why it's so special. It has distinct Chinese roots and it's heavily influenced by the arrival of Portuguese in the early 1500s, creating a cultural identity unlike any other in this world.
A-Ma と呼ばれてます。本物違うですからね。だからちょっと逆になります。
Now, this is one of the most important places in Macau. It's the start of the historical center, and you really want to just come in and take in all the sights and sound because it gives you a real flavor of what traditional Macau is like.
Fishermen from Fujian and farmers from Guangdong provinces were the first known settlers. The Portuguese first arrived in the 16th century at this spot, and soon after, Macau became a major trading hub between China and the rest of the world. The sea was vital to its growth and prosperity. Indeed, A-Ma Temple, located at the base of a seaside hill and dating back to the Ming Dynasty, which ended some 500 years ago, is a tribute to the goddess of seafarers.
The goddess of fishermen, and you know, this temple stood here witnessing the arrival of Portuguese ships in 1555. And what's really amazing is that Macao literally means Bay of A-Ma, and that's how Macau actually got its name. And you can tell just how important this place is to the locals.
Macau is rich with historical and cultural buildings, some of which have made it to the UNESCO World Heritage List. The Portuguese influence is very pronounced throughout the island, and Catholicism has also left its mark. This city is heaven for history buffs. The historical center of Macau is an urban area within the old city, and you can begin your walking tour here in Senado Square. Inspired by architectural design of Portugal, this square is one of the most famous spots in Macau, and the fountain is classically constructed to mimic a globe used by pioneering Portuguese seamen.
This is Macau's main square, and if you look down, there's tiles, a wave-like pattern that is shaped in a mosaic-like way, and it's brought in by the Portuguese. And that is the IACM building. When the Portuguese arrived about 400 years ago, they built that as a governmental building. And if you just look around, this place looks like little Portugal.
Macau has also exquisitely preserved its European architecture. For over 400 years, it has blossomed through the continued cultural exchange between the East and the West. Today, the historical center proudly bears the badge as one of the oldest pieces of European history kept intact in most Chinese territory today. you can imagine, this picturesque town is proud of its unique architecture, and the wave-like pattern literally transport you back to the streets of Portugal. When it comes to charity, Macau is a real giver. The Holy House of Mercy houses historical items and religious art which reflect the meeting of different cultures. But interestingly, this place, often mistaken for a government office, is in fact a charitable organization.
There's a real sober atmosphere here. You just listen to the music, you feel like you're in an old Catholic church. Now, this is called the Holy House of Mercy, and it's one of the oldest and most prominent charitable organizations in Portugal, and it's also responsible for founding the first Western-style clinic in Macau.
The St. Joseph Seminary and Church planted its roots here in 1758. It was a base for missionary work undertaken in China and in the surrounding region. Its architecture is Baroque in style, and it's a classic favorite among the locals. I spoke to this elder who recollected fond memories of regularly heading to church as a young boy, and he sits here almost every afternoon to just people watch. If you walk further up the path, the unexpected turn will take you to a famous food street filled with delectable Macanese delights, from dried meat to their very own homemade almond cookies. The food here reflects Macau's multicultural history and cosmopolitan life. Food is, after all, what Macau is most famous for.
하나 더 시식 괜찮네요. 맛있어요. 네. 혹시 꽃보드 남자 봤어요? 네, 여기서 지으세요. Delicious.
Are you good? Thank you. It's okay. It's good. You make yourself a free meal by walking through the street. Apparently, this is one of Macau's speciality. You just see the sliced barbecue pork everywhere you go. You must really like it. There's sweet, there's salty, there's all kinds of flavor as well. Let's check out what we have over here. 呢個咩嚟嘅？黑芝麻 It's like black sesame with peanut 自己做㗎。哦，Oh, good. Really sweet, crunchy, and very good source of protein. Such an activity of bus, especially when it comes to food. Everyone gets really excited. 有冇個鴨仁餅啊？鴨仁啊，呢邊啊？食鴨仁餅。哦，係你女飲得試啊？都有。得唔得食㗎？可以。Oh wow, fresh from the pot. This is freshly baked. 呢個要粒杏仁 fortune. It's like fortune, isn't it? Number one. Number one. All right, I have to try it then. 好味. It's actually really good. I think because it's just been freshly baked, it really sense that just really it's like it melts in your mouth and it crumbles. 唔該晒。